So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. We need to get up here the rest of this week. We need to crack this monthly range, right? Before we took this dip down, beginning of the month or whatever, right? We tested it. All this got tested, rejected. Back down to what was the low? 38? Something like that this time. Let's take a peek. Yeah, 38, 38.4 something. 1 SD. Or 68.3 Laplace got tested. Yeah, 38.5. So right now, price action is above, firmly, about $500 above the weekly 68.3% Laplace distribution range to the top side. 1 SD, 43K. So on several different charts here, I'm seeing 43K. Especially, you know, when you got the middle of the monthly range up in that area too. We got to get up in that area, close some daily candles up there. Get the new weekly coming in Monday up there above the monthly or within that monthly range to support a healthy move going into the end of the month. The last week of the month, we could have a banger. And in my opinion, the second 2 months in the second quarter could be pretty big. Why? Go look at YouTube Jimmy. He's lost. YouTube Jimmy doesn't have a clue. Doesn't have a clue. Well, that's like most people. If you're not trading low time frame volatility and you're trying to get a read on this market to swing trade it or something, good luck. Good luck. Hey, if it's working for you, hit pause, right? Unsubscribe. You don't need us. Chances are you're throwing darts at a dartboard, and if it's a good trade, you're taking your profit. If it's bad, you're limiting your loss. You're not emotionally attached. So you're doing something right. You don't need us. If you want to learn how to trade low time frame volatility and get in on all the moves, we're here for you. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what our indicators are built for. Now, is it fun to do long-term projections, do end-of-the-year projections, things of that? Yeah. And we actually have credible numbers we can throw out there, right? We're not YouTube Jimmy. We're not just grasping shit out of the air, right? Or getting on the monthly. Well, this monthly fib level, this thing's at blah, 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 blah. That shit is worthless. Absolutely worthless. It's all about the distribution levels, the macro levels. Those are numbers we can spit out for sure. And when you see these big, powerful moves that start happening on the macro time frames, weekly, monthly chart, quarterly, those algos start pushing for some of those levels. That's when you get the massive moves. We're close. Even just everything. Just the macro situation going on in the world. It's good for Bitcoin. Good for crypto. And if you're just getting involved in cryptocurrency, you are your own bank. Act accordingly. So I try to tell people, if you do not have a hardware wallet to keep your cryptocurrency safe, that's like being a banker, opening up and getting some good investors. Hey, you sound like you know how to operate a bank. Yeah, I do. And then you open up the bank and you don't buy a safe, right? You just got your shit just sitting there. Just think of the registers, right? Where you go in to the bank, all the tellers. Those are all the hot wallets. All that money in all them drawers right there. It's all a hot wallet. You need a big safe that can't be cracked unless you give out the combination. It's the biggest problem. Once you become your own bank and you get a good safe, don't give people your seed phrase. Don't fall for scams. I just read about another one, right? And they're always crying, I got hacked. I got hacked. All my shit's gone. This is crazy. Crypto's bad. It's like you didn't get hacked, you got scammed. You scammed yourself. You're in control of your bank. You let the robber right in the front door, and then you're going to get on Twitter and cry about it. Does that make any sense? And try to play the victim. Yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. It's your fault. I don't care who you are. You're not getting hacked. You're letting the robber in the front door. How is that a hack when you're literally letting them in? Quit clicking links, for Christ's sake. People are nuts. I don't click anything unless I know where it's coming from. Somebody very credible, right? Not too many people I trust with links. Let's see here. Yeah, this projection, I mean, we got this nice bounce off the 68.3 to the downside on the weekly. First day, right, on Monday. Tested the downside of the 68.3 and tested the top side. It was a no-brainer to me today if I was actively trading. I even talked about it. All my account is being allocated. The full account's being allocated to my long positions. Okay? We got a nice bounce off that weekly 68.3 like that, and then exceeded the topside 68.3. We close this daily candle up here, right? We close the daily above 40.9. This thing's going to make a run to this first standard deviation normal distribution right at 43K. We can hang out there or above the rest of the week. Going into the weekend, getting that new weekly price action volatility range on Monday, and it's up there in that monthly range, that is good for Bitcoin. If we mess around down here, right? If we mess around and we reject, right? We reject off of these levels, these weekly resistance levels, right? This is the weekly R1 right here. Haven't been able to get by it yet. That's okay. Now, just like I just said, we're probably going to get a quick little pullback. Test deep into this weekly. Who knows? Maybe we go down here, right? Maybe we test the top of the weekly, which is the daily S1. MJ just got done explaining at the beginning of the video. This green line is right at the top of the weekly. This S2 for the daily range is right at the bottom of the weekly. There is a lot of volatility. Crammed right between it, obviously, is the center of the weekly, but you got the first standard deviation normal distribution to the downside. From what I was seeing on those charts, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this area holds right here, right? If this daily range holds, and now that it's really thoroughly been tested, we get a bounce from here. We get and at some point, hey, maybe we go sideways again, right? Half a day, then we pump off the bottom side of the 68.3, right? Top of the weekly range. Would not shock me if it does come down here, 40.8 area, right? Another $500 or so. But this would be an ideal spot. Probably bounce from this daily range, to be honest. We'll see though. I mean, we closed this first 15-minute candle or second one underneath the 68.3. Could be bad or good. Obviously, the probabilities are with the data set getting back in this range. 68.3%. Probability BTC's data set gets back up in this range on this 15-minute chart. But we're definitely going to have to, with authority, going to have to crack this first weekly resistance level here. If this is going to move up into this monthly range. Right? It's big too. That's why, just seeing this going in the end of the month, I could see this thing, if it gets up here through the end of this month, messing around up here in between 43 and 44K. Right? Just going sideways in this range once it gets here the rest of the week. We'll see, or rest of the month. It is a pretty big monthly, so that's usually, this whole month is probably going to just be a range. Not going to trend too much. So when you get up on here, and you look at this monthly, boom, predominantly so far, right? We've dropped. We've definitely dropped down from that 48K region. And here we are, right back in the monthly. It never got too far above it. All right. I mean, it was at 45.6 area, I think, or 46. Yeah, 45, 44.6 area was the top. So, I mean, it did. I mean, we stabilized up there above that monthly. It just couldn't hack it, right? See this pitiful little fall we had back here. There we go. Oh, that was at 44. There we go. There she blows. Coming down, stair stepping down. Now we're doing the exact opposite, right? Back over here. There we go. Now, can we start stair stepping this baby back up? All right. Found this bottom down here at like 38, 38.5 area. Let's see if we can run this thing back up now. They're trying. They are trying for sure. What else is sticking out here? Let's see. Yeah, I like the 2-day. 2-day looking good. Yeah, in my opinion, man, this thing's ready to make a move back up to top side. At least get back up there to the local high of 48, something like that. Does it happen by the end of the month? It could. You're going to see a lot of resistance up in that area. Why is that where the resistance lines are, Bilbo? No, it's where the monthly price action volatility range is. Give a shit less about your magical data set lines, because that's not going to help you in a random market. No, not at all. Not even close. So we got the new 2-day, new 3-day yesterday. Yeah, the 2-day and 3-day Fisher, right? We love this Fisher. Why? Well, it literally transforms price action into a Gaussian distribution, a normal distribution. That's why we use Fisher, coming from traditional TA. Is this really traditional TA? Not really. Not a lot of people use Fisher, right? It's good stuff. Kind of like this gin and tonic / martini. Let's see here. Yeah, these volatility bands on the 3-day are squeezing price action. After this little move here, now they've collapsed again. Yeah, we got something coming. There's something brewing. We are brewing for a move. I haven't looked at the 5-day lately. Why? Well, it hasn't been driving with me. Really hasn't. Well, look at that 99 length variance log moving average on the 5-day, kind of supporting everything. But everything else, right, on those lower time frames, the wave trend was crossing back out. I mean, it's crossed down the Fisher on the 5-day. Rejected off the wave trend for a few weeks here. And then off the Fisher, right? Crushed right back down through everything. Found some support. Which that's good. That's good. Which I do like the hidden bear or the hidden bull on the 5-day too. It was on the 3-day as well, right? This bounce here. Correlation to the top side building as it is heading up. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. What happened to traditional markets today? Had a good day. I even talked about it. What did I say? Did I not say that SPY was probably going to have like a, what I say, 6 to 8 point move? Yeah, let's just split it down the middle at a 7. How's that? You'll have to go back and listen. I know I said something like that, but that's what it looked like to me. SPY was going to have a move. Let's check this out. I said the, oh wow, power move too. No pre-market. No pre-market, man. This thing was just ebb and flow, right? Yesterday. What did I say? I was like, this thing's probably going to have like a 6 to 8 point move and fly up here above the monthly range. Exactly what happened. God, I should do this for a living. Doing of my life. Living in the middle of nowhere. I just so happen to have fiber network though. So I think I'm going to start trading for a living. I think that's a good idea. Seem to got some good indicators here. So anyway, perfect rejection, right? We're talking a couple hours, 2.5, 3 hours into the new day. To the dollar, perfect rejection off first standard deviation, normal distribution, comes down, finds support on the center of the monthly range, goes back up, busts right through the 1SD. Look at the last 15-minute candle of the day. It comes down, tests the top side of the 1SD, pulls up into a nice tight doji. Everything's been tested, and you can see, right, the tight daily range. What's that telling you? Trend. I even said it. Price action range. We're gonna have SPY was gonna have a nice tight daily range. The last 15-minute candle of the day pulled up. It was perfect. It opened right at that tight daily range, sprung like a monkey right to the top side. Beautiful. Do I think that's going to continue? I do. I do. I like the way that it closed above the 1SD here. I could see definitely tomorrow. Hell, maybe since it trended so much, we're probably going to get some heavy pre-market action. I would imagine this thing could jump. This thing could jump probably pre-market to 447. It's only a couple bucks too. You watch for tomorrow. Let's see. SPY's 1SD is probably going to be right around 450. Yeah, 450 sounds good. Somewhere in that range. Get a move up there tomorrow. Maybe get a 5 point move. Hell, it could be even more than that. Although you're going to get a little bit wider of a daily range. It's going to be right in this area, right here too. Look for maybe a quick pullback, 444, test the new daily, and then shoot to the top side. Maybe even move up here to like the weekly R3. That is right here at 452. Yeah, 452 going into the last couple days of the week. I could see that. That would probably work out good. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we got 3 days left. Yeah, make a move up to like 452-ish. It's going to be hard really to get above that area. Why? Well, that's the top resistance level for the weekly price action volatility range for SPY. Those areas usually don't get broke. They get broke, but before the end of the week, they'll pull back inside. These next 3 days will be interesting to see where it ends up. I could definitely see this maybe even tomorrow. Get a 7 point move. Go up to 452. 452. What's gold and silver doing? Yeah, doing what they do, tormenting their holders. If you're going to invest in heavy in metals, I would highly suggest investing in shit can the gold and silver, stockpile lead. Your future will be bright if you stockpile lead. Lead, sugar, Indian tobacco. You're set. Whatever you can't trade for with the sugar and the tobacco, you take with the lead. Right? Pretty simple. I hope you guys know I'm kidding, right? Let's see. Yeah, I like the way the markets look. I've been talking about. We had that pullback though, right? It did look to me like when we were running to 48 that we were probably going to bust that 50 and move to that 60K level. Probably going to happen next month, but I think it's revving up going into the end of this one. From what I am seeing. Let's take a quick peek Let's flip this on SPY real quick. 5-day back up, finding support on the reverse wave trend. And getting a nice little boom boom. We're getting some hidden bull too. Hidden bull setting up with a nice bounce off the zero mean and, in the wave trend. That'd be real nice. And this is all still building off of all that 5-day bull div, right? From that down move. For sure. From the top up there. That's real powerful. I mean, wow. All the way from back here. Stabbage, major stabbage, still building. That was from this low right here. Lower lows, lower lows, lower low, lower low. Still building. Bouncing off the wave trend now in the zero mean. This could be the, let's see, last week of the trading month for traditional markets. This thing could pop again. Definitely going into the second 2 months of the second quarter. Could be powerful. What's this daily doing? Nice daily candle today. Yeah, right. I mean, I talked about this yesterday. Now, why did I talk about having that nice move today? Why would I be so confident in that? Well, because you're building all this bull div. What is this, Bilbo? Is this the RSI? No, shit can that crap. This is a returns oscillator. Okay? The only divergence we care about is between price action, BTC's data set to be exact, and the returns. And when you got all these higher or lower lows and all these higher lows, this is bound to pop. And hell, you got the correlations flashing. Nothing right now. I'll tell you what. Expansion, positively correlated. All the APPs and the AVG heading up. Expanding entropy percentile, positively correlated. You're talking about the daily, the fishers, right? Bouncing from the bottom. I like it. I likey. And we already know they are definitely correlated, traditional and Bitcoin. So you go down to a 4-hour, SPY is having an outlier. Close today above reverse wave trend. Rejected off the 99 length variance log moving average, not to the dollar, but close. No div. Bear types anyway. There was bull on the 4-hour. All right, shot this up. Lower low right here. Not big, but enough. Especially when you're getting a bounce off the zero mean right there. Got to understand how important that is. People are like, well, why? Why does that make a difference? Because it's based on the returns. What is the mean? What does this zero mean? What do the returns do? Right? They're going to find their way back to the mean. Price action usually follows. We can build, when you can read that div, you get good at reading that divergence. That's when you can start moving to a different level in your trading. Because it happens quick. You're down here on the 5-minute. It's no different than what I'm doing down up on those macro time frames. I'm looking for the divergences. What are you seeing right here on the 5-minute? From all the way back here, right? Higher low, right? Low, higher lows. Look at the returns oscillator. Lower lows. So would I have been ready for this move? Possibly, but I'm using all these charts together, right? I'm using all these charts together. So right at the end of the day, right, we got that nice pop. There was literally a bunch. Let's go back here. Yeah, I mean, it's back here. That was the majority of the pop. That last 4-hour candle in SPY of the day was right here. Same thing. Lower lows, right? Low, lower low, lower low. low, higher low, higher low, pop going into the end of the day, moved a few points. Beautiful thing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anybody got any questions? You ready to learn how to trade, MJ? You ready? No questions? We're about to wrap up this show. Let me see. Anything else sticking out? What's Cardano doing? Hanging out a little under 95 cents. Anything sticking out? Anything making a move? Let's see. Yeah, I see Tesla's back over 1,000. I know somebody's co-worker's father that's happy. Dad, you should invest in Tesla at like 1,200, and it drops to 800 or something. That's when you're ready to kill your son, I'm sure. What have you got me into? Oh my God. I just lost a quarter of my fucking savings. It's okay, Dad. Hold on. Hodl. Diamond hands, man. Diamond hand that Tesla shit. Go over on to DeFi charts. Nothing really sticking out. Everything's had a little pullback rune. Little rogue ass rune. Sold almost back to $1.10. That's good. So we got that going for us. Get back on Bitcoin here. Whoop. Nice. Little hidden bull there on the 5 minute. So he's probably getting ready to do a little pop. Hmm. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Pretty clean on these low time frames. Yeah, I like it. It's like yesterday. I like seeing this thing move up again. Maybe get another 1,500, 2K pop on Bitcoin. Nice little 5 to hell. The way it really looked, I mean, we're talking maybe 6 to 10 points tomorrow for SPY. Get up there and crank one. See what happens. It's looking good. Geez, I got to get my brokerage accounts open. Trade SPY. NASDAQ. It's too easy. Easy freaking money. Taking candy from a baby. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to be mean to babies. So just take advantage of all the retail traders using traditional TA. We'll take all their money. Once they have so much fun losing it. It's an addiction, right? Gambling. When somebody asks me, yo, you don't use leverage? They're like, no, I'm a professional trader. I'm not a gambler. And that just blew their mind. Couldn't like put it all together. Like, yeah, you're a DGen. You're a gambler. You're not a trader. You think you're a trader. You're not. Show me your P&L. No, I kind of just started. It's then shut up. Stop using leverage. Quit losing money. Quit losing money. It's all good though. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to be switching these times up again so it's a little easier. 3 hours, right? We'll be doing it at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which used to be 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which I used to do them. But I've got these full days working right now, so I don't want to like have to stop working at 4 or whatever. So I'm going to keep them at 8, probably through this month. The end of this month, we'll switch them back up. So it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or I mean Eastern Standard Time, which you're looking at, 10 o'clock to midnight over in Europe area, depending on where you're at. I know Yasha's real east. But yeah, all good, man. We will get it done. So yeah, tune in tomorrow, ladies and gents. We'll see how this all played out. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. right at close, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, you guys have a beautiful rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. This crazy big blue marble. Takumi, you're very welcome, sir. P-Funk, everybody. Think P-Funk already took off? Good. Yeah, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow.